Hi there, welcome to a new video. If you're new to my channel, my name is Trisha, and on my channel I share my creative journey with paints, pastels and more. Today I'm going to try some White Nights watercolors for the first time and focus on two granulating ones called Hematite Mist and Taiga Mist. I will create a beginner-friendly snowscape with evergreen trees using primarily just these two colors. The way granulating colors come alive with water is so magical, and this was a lot of fun to explore. For the initial swatching, I'm using Canson's 300 GSM cold pressed 25% cotton watercolor paper. I want to focus on the two granulating colors, so in the interest of staying on topic, you will see the other three colors already swatched out. These are Oxide PY43, which needed quite some time to activate it and is quite lightly pigmented. The next is Olive Green that I absolutely love and is composed of Pigment Yellow 1, Pigment Green 17 and Pigment Black 7. It's very vibrant and a green that I was missing as a convenience color. And the last was Prussian Blue, which is PB27. That again was very light, but I have a hunch I will be using this a lot. Now coming to the granulating colors. This one is Taiga Mist, a mix of Pigment Brown 7, which is a natural earth brown, and PB15-3, that is a Phthalo blue green shade. When mixed, they form this earthy forest green that feels so organic. The transparent Phthalo blue mingles with a heavier earth pigment, producing subtle color shifts and natural granulation. This seems like a color ideal for evergreens or even deep forests and atmospheric landscapes. When researching online, I found this next color to be so appealing, and so I decided to get this one, and it's called Hematite Mist. It has pigments PB29, which is ultramarine blue, and PR101 or iron oxide. It is a moody, muted purple with earthy warmth underneath. The combination of ultramarine blue, which is the granulating pigment, and iron oxide creates beautiful separation. So you'll see soft blue granules sitting alongside a warmer mineral texture. I think this is going to be perfect for snow shadows and even darker winter skies, rocks and mist. I decided to just pick two colors from the White Nights granulating set because I didn't want to invest into the full set right at the start. The magic of the granulation comes alive really with adequate water, either sprayed on top of the watercolor wash or using a wet on wet technique, and we'll see that in action when painting the evergreens. I'm using a small wire bound watercolor pad. I lightly mist the paper using the spray bottle and dab off any excess water using a paper towel. Then using a damp brush, I pick up some Taiga Mist and start to create the impression of evergreen trees in a snowy background. My brush strokes are small and broken to help create the impression of branches and leaves interrupted by snow. Next, I use Hematite mist to create the ground beneath the evergreen trees and a shadowy snowscape in the distance. I add a bit of Prussian blue for the sky and its reflection on the white snow below. I love how these pigments bloom in water to create these snow-like effects. I enjoyed doing this so much with the granulating watercolors that I created another artwork the next day and another one after that. Final thought. Some of these pre-mixed granulating colors can be mixed with existing colors that you already have at home, and they are by nature granulating. For example, when I mixed my Holbein's Ultramarine blue, which is PB29, with a bit of burnt sienna, PR101, I got something very close to Hematite mist. Also the Taiga mist. I got fairly close to mixing something like it by mixing Phthalo blue yellow shade and burnt umber. But honestly, the vibrance and the concentration that I experienced from a pre-mixed granulating paint is far higher as compared to when I mix my own granulation paint. I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you have experienced granulating paints, drop me a comment on how your experience was. Here's wishing you and your family season's greetings, and I'll see you in the next video. Till then, happy painting!